Here on Ebru television, and let me tell you, this is the most relaxed, the most comfortable I've ever felt on this table, because we are all rocking daras over here. I don't know if there was a tiaka memo, but shockingly, each and every one of us are wearing a red dara, and that just means it's going to be a fire show. We want you to go ahead and interact with us right here. The social media is Ebru TV Kenya everywhere, except for Facebook, which is Ebru TV KE. Go ahead and let us know, what do you think about our daras? What do you think about our looks? Are we looking good? Are we looking not? There's another a term over here, Anita said, about people with daras and flat bums. I'll let her go ahead and let us know what she was saying. But for now, it's your girl, Ayuma Kaguli, simply Ayuma on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
I cannot say that thing. I mean, it's going to be an insult to a lot of people. Ayuma, so I'm going to pass that. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? You look amazing.
Thank you.
I still can't believe we wore the same color without talking to each other. That's simply amazing. And it means everyone has a red dara somewhere. That must mean that. Anyway, guys, I'm glad to be on the show again. It's a Furahi day. It's my favorite F word of the week. Like, trust me when I say this day is going to be fantastic. I am monetary on every single platform. You can find me. It is ANNITAHRAEY. And today I'm excited because we have gossip on someone I don't like.
Ooh. Before we get into the gossip and on the person that she doesn't like, today on the table, we have a beautiful lady who's guest hosting over here with us today. She goes by the name of Fortune. I'm so excited to have you here on the show. And we're going to have you here the whole entire hour. Yeah, so for guys who don't know who you are, maybe you can let them know a little bit about yourself.
First of all, my name is Fortune. I'm an actress and a digital content creator, and I'm lucky to be here today.
Yes. You know, we've kind of ambushed her today. So, like, what are you feeling right now? Like, so much. How are you feeling?
First of all, it's weird but cute because we are all in the same color.
Yeah.
We hadn't even planned. I've never met you before. Pleasure to meet you. And yeah, it's going to be fun.
I definitely think it's going to be fun. Let me tell you, the stories that we're going to be talking about today, we have Michelle and Moise, who is Diana Mara's sister, opening up about being pregnant at a young age with not just one, but two babies. Then we have Ringtone sharing us his childhood dreams about marrying an old Mzungu woman. That was his childhood dream over there. Then we have Maureen Waititu talking about how she is never, ever gonna publicize another relationship again on social media. And the fans are currently thirsting over King Kaka. Let's get right into it. It's time for Hot Talk. All right, so right now we're starting off with Michelle and Moise. She's a makeup artist, but she's also Diana Mara's sister. And since Diana is having her own drama, I guess it's good for us to now move to the sister and see what's going on with her. So she was talking about how she was at 19 years old, got pregnant with a set of twins. And she said, my first year at Kenyatta University went smoothly. Then in the second year, your girl met a fine boy. Fast forward a little time later on, we used to close school and I'd go to Diana's place, spend a day there, then go to my boo's house and ask Diana to cover for me in case dad called. Before I knew it, I was pregnant. The thing about the current time we're living in is that there's so much information about contraceptives, family planning, and all of that. When I was in that space, I didn't think of contraceptives because I was just 19. I thought of those things are for people who are 45 or something. So basically, she just talked about the struggles that she had. I can't even imagine, 19 years old with two babies. One is already a headache enough. You're a baby raising a baby, but now you're a baby raising two babies. I couldn't even imagine that at all. And that was my biggest fear growing up. Like as a teenager, I'm just like, please don't be a teen mom. I don't want to be a teen mom. I don't want to be a teen mom. But it goes to show that even though those things happen, you still move. Did you die? No. You're still now successful. You're still doing well. So it's a good story to like inspire a lot of people.
Let me tell you something. I'm a teen mom, so.
Share your story.
I had my son at, okay. I had my son at 19 and it's scary.
Yeah.
Nothing is more scary than having a child when you're young because kids cry. They really cry and you're there like, Sasa nimpeane, I'm out and it's scary. So I can't imagine having twins and you're young and the way they look like they came from a strict family. I don't want to even imagine that. But the one thing I think, and coming out and talking about it encourages people because most people get pregnant and hide their kids. Because you think, I don't want to tell people I have an 11-year-old son. I mean, I look young, I'm out there having fun. You feel ashamed of the fact that you got pregnant really, really young. But I like the sister for opening up about it. And I think I like the sister more than I like Diana. She's not dramatic. I think, and she's just giving a story to encourage people, not for the clout, to be very honest.
Yeah.
But being a teen mom, let me tell you, that's a whole different discussion. It's difficult and you get judged so much. It's not even about having the kid, the judgment. And you see people never understand it. Have been pregnant as a child. A pregnancy is evidence of unprotected
sex, of course.
You can imagine. So you're the evidence the whole time. It's not funny.
Yeah, what do you think?
Wait, first of all, how was it for you? Like, did you plan for it, or was it a mistake? Or because people do have to plan babies at 19.
I was married at 17. I was looking for a child.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. So how is it so far for you? Because I've had friends who've had kids when they are younger and they really struggle with their self-esteem. They drop out of school. They're not even hanging out with you anymore. They're just something else. Until now, they get to like 24, 25, and then they can blend in with everybody else like it's normal. Not talk about their kids at all. Some even hate their babies. Totally. You can attest to that, right?
Yeah.
And you find that now you're even affecting a kid that came here and planned, and it wasn't their plan to be here initially, right?
Yeah. Yo, you have to let us know have you ever had an experience right now? Have you had a child that when you were a teenager? Do you know of somebody who had a teen pregnancy? What was their experience? Their WhatsApp number is 0777-672-230. But Ringtone has decided to share his childhood dreams. You know, some of us, I wanted to be a teacher when I grew up. You know?
What?
Yeah, honestly, when I was a child, I wanted to be a teacher. At some point, I decided I wanted to be a doctor. At some point, I wanted to play football. But he decided that, you know what, when he wanted to aspire and be bigger and better, he wanted to marry an old Mzungu woman. He recently spoke about this on social media, and he said that basically what he first went to Mombasa at the age of 14 years old to find a good life. And he said that I was told Mombasa there are older Mzungu women who marry young African men. And it wasn't until later on when after he was given advice by other men and other people where he decided, you know what, maybe I just don't need to be marrying older Mzungu women. You know, when he first told me this story, when he first talked about this story, I was just like, okay, fine, another story for Ringtone. Okay, what is it now? But what he's saying is actually pretty true. It's actually pretty real. A lot of people feel as if like they need to go and find an older, wealthy person, and now they'll just go ahead and take care of them. Us as women, for the longest time, it's like you're trained. You have to go out there and find a rich, wealthy man. Whether he's old, it doesn't matter. Kuna kitambi, it's okay. As long as he has money. As long as he has money and he can take care of you. Sadly, like that thought has been drilled into our minds for such a long time.
Let me tell you something. Ringtone says something and I look for the Lord. I'm like, Lord, your children, Lord, you need to really decide which of your children we have to deal with, because this one we can't. So every time he says something, I always cringe. I really don't like him for the clout he chases the wrong way. And the fact that he mentions the name of the Lord makes me want to just... But the dream of marrying white men is there up to now. Now, don't laugh about this because we are never repeating this again. I once paid to get hooked up with a...
Actually, you did what?
Did you?
There was this thing online, like, send an SMS, you can get hooked up with a white... I did. I was like, yo, nimeomoka, like, God is God. I'm going to... Twice.
Okay.
Anyway, no.
Did you end up meeting any white
No, it was a
man?
con, of course.
Boy.
So I'm just here thinking the Lord doesn't even like me. But anyway, up to date, we have people. I have friends who still say, literally, like, I can get married to an African. Me, I'm waiting to find a white guy. Wako kwa online. I know friends who are online dating sites specifically for white people up to now because they want the easy way out. So for him, he always takes the easy way out. What's new? I have a feeling this is still his dream.
Well,
I feel like you're so mean.
No.
To him?
I know.
Okay.
but what do you think about it?
I wouldn't really talk about him, but I'll talk about childhood fantasies in that line. Because everybody growing up, you really wanted to be like those kids you see on TV. Personally, I wanted to be in Disney. I really wanted to be one of those, you know, those bubbly girls out there. But, you know, it's hard in the streets. I'm really hoping I'll still make it out there, to Disney.
Yeah, to Disney.
Yeah.
At least your dream is a little bit better than Ringtone's dream, all right?
That's why I can't even comment about it.
Yeah, you're miles ahead. You're miles ahead.
He'll still make it there. I don't know.
I think he's changed his ways. I hope. Fingers crossed. Did you also have a dream of marrying a white Mzungu? I say white Mzungu. So that's white. A white person.
I don't know. Why is it accorded fancy?
Because we still have that savior mentality in our heads.
No,
it's really
it's
disgusting.
neo-colonialism. We still think white people are better and superior than us. So even if you found a black...
so you
most
also
people,
do?
No, I'm saying, I don't like pretending we're African. Most of us do.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go to the supermarket, a white person is going to be served before you. We always, if you got a rich African woman and a rich white woman, people go for the rich white woman.
Unfortunately.
But for you, of course, I'll go for the rich black man. Why go for the white one?
You see, at least now we have people that are thinking like that to change
Exactly.
this whole dynamic.
And then you'll have to suffer racism for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Even for you and your kids, no. Doesn't make sense for me.
It's definitely a discussion that needs to be talked about on our WhatsApp number. Go ahead and let us know what your thoughts are. But right now, Maureen Waititu has decided that she's changing the course of her life. She's decided now in her new relationship, she is not posting him on social media so that you guys can start judging her and trying to figure out who is he, what's happening, have they broken up, have they not broken up. In a recent interview, she said, I regretted anything that goes on social media. Anything that goes on social media is permanent. If you show people a lot, they will scrutinize. People say things they don't know, although the truth hurts. I will never show my man on social media. Then she went ahead to say her relationship with Frankie, they didn't know what would happen when it got into social media. We were very young, very innocent. I will never put my marriage on social media again. I can tell people there's someone, but not show him off. And I'm just like, thank you.
Finally.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope now, as you're saying that you'll never show your partner on social media, don't show your baby daddy also. Don't show us when he hasn't picked up the kids. Don't show us when he hasn't paid for I don't know what. Don't show us all the conversations you guys have. I'm tired of seeing your WhatsApp screen shots over there that don't make sense to you. One message has been deleted, another message is there. Just stop showing us anything that has to do with your men in your life, including Frankie. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I mean, it's the truth.
Well,
Well.
supposed to sip well. First of all, I never understand why people feel the need to showcase their relationships on social media. If you're happy, why are you trying to prove you're happy? You're happy, you get. I have an ex-husband and I have a baby daddy. Nobody has ever seen them. Why are you seeing them?
but you still have people around you that know them.
Yes, but why are you seeing them?
Yeah.
Why would I sit down and tell my followers that this is the person I have a child? For what? He didn't sign up for that, you get. And you see, the moment you put anything on social media, you cannot control how people respond to it, how people understand it, and what people say about it. And you're never ready. Trust you me, you never. I have never. I asked one of my friends the other day, have you ever seen me post any of the men in my life? I can like, other than your brother, I was like, I post my friends.
Yeah.
But the men in my love life have never seen the face of social media. For one reason only. People are going to say things and you're human. People talk like they know. They don't know. But then you're giving them access to your bedroom. The moment you put your bedroom on social media, it's no longer your bedroom. It's our bedroom.
True.
So we are in-laws. When you break up, we want to know what happened. When you make up, we want to know what he did for you to make up. When you people, it goes wrong, can you please tell us? We have invested emotion and values. We want to know. So at the end of the day, I like what you said. Nothing pissed me off than Maureen going and saying, oh, had to me, sis, as the only thing we can give you is likes and comments.
Ooh.
You need to go to court. There's a court for that. Social media is not a courtroom. And you need to tell people the truth. To find your nini. I've never understood that. We're telling us the truth. We do what we did. You get, it's a stupid thing of justifying yourself to social media. We don't know you. We genuinely don't care about you. Can you please go raise your kids in peace and get loved in peace? Don't tell us. It really doesn't concern us.
As a digital content creator, yeah? Because
Yeah.
you're always posting online. You have such a large following.
Yeah.
Have you ever posted boyfriends on Instagram?
Well, I'll say no.
Why?
Not now. I used to when I was younger, before I got to realize about what really happens to people after seeing people drown into depression, have low self-esteem after, you know, you had a hot guy and now you don't have a guy at all. So everybody out there is talking about... So you, I know, so you meet them, not even on social media, you'll meet people on the streets and they're asking you, so where is he? And you're like, where is who? You broke up or you were never actually a thing, but you portrayed to have a thing on social media. So you're embarrassing yourself in the first place because we never really needed to know. I have before, even people that, you know, entanglements and, you know, childhood
You're so
friends and all
excited
those. Yeah,
yourself,
because you're
yeah.
excited. It's not a relationship so that you're headed to marriage or anything. You're not even raising kids together. You're not doing anything together. You just put it out there just for you to feel good. Because first of all, for me, I do not post for people. I post what I want. Because if you only think about, Anita atasema nini nikiposti. Honestly, it won't really make sense after you put it out there because someone else thinks like Anita, someone else thinks like you, someone else thinks like me, you know?
Yeah.
So when you're creating digital content, personally, for me, I do it for me. I don't do it to get like self-gratification from anybody or to get any clout or, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully that you're preaching to the choir over here. But if you still post your man on social media, your girl on social media, it's okay. Maybe you can let us know what is the reason why you decide to do that. Maybe now I can change my mind and decide, you know what, maybe I can bring out and show him all over and let you guys be able to see him. Right now we have fans thirsting over King Kaka because he's been looking good lately. Here's one thing I can say, King Kaka is actually a pretty handsome man, and he's been looking very good on social media. But recently there was a screenshot that was leaked. I'll say leaked in quotes because I don't know who leaked it, but they were there busy thirsting over King Kaka, and the quotes are in a lot of Kiswahili. So I will let my sister over here go ahead and read it for me because I don't want to get dragged as well.
Sura kazi, yani business face. So that's what he wrote. And then someone said, "Sunakuaga madi safi." Yani ile design unakuaga umenikunywa, yani you drink me in a straw.
Hey.
You're my dream man, yani wewe huwezi cheat hata siku moja tu hivi. Yani mimi unakuaga tu umenikunywa design nyingine hapo sielewi. Mwanaume lazima cheat kidogo. And then he responded. Nimeambiwa nisikue mgumu. So he responded and asking the wife.
Yeah.
And then there's this fake account that is pretending to be our very good pastor. It's a fake account. Saying, King Kaka nimekupatia ruhusa ya kujid. Ndakujia sadaka kwako. Anyway.
You know, when I heard this story, I wasn't really shocked, yeah, because of course he's a hot man, so I'm not shocked that people are there busy thirsting over him on social media, sending him DMs, sending him comments, dirty comments. If I was to tell you the kind of messages I have in my DMs, the appendages that I'm sent that I don't want to see, as in it really gets pretty disgusting, it gets really graphic, but you expect this out of someone who's clearly attractive, number one, number two, a celebrity, number three, a celebrity, number four, a celebrity. Like, people do the craziest things to celebrities, and I don't understand why, but like I'm not shocked that people think he's hot over there.
I think he's one of the people who's held it together in the industry, to be honest. He's held his family down, and I know King Kaka personally, like for a while now, and he's a very, very responsible person. And what I respect about him, he answers those fans. You know, the people just ignore. Yeah. He makes you understand, I appreciate you as a fan, but we can get physical. I am committed somewhere. That's a good thing. You draw the line with him. And that's why utaipata scandal yake sijui ali DM nani. Not like someone who DMs, God is this artist. God, we are praying for him. And he's not even as good looking, just saying. Oh. So, anyway, the good looking ones like in Kaka have respect and have a lot of decorum and respect for women. When you're raising daughters, I think it changes you and you have a lot of respect for women.
But don't you think responding is what triggers people to maybe think otherwise about you?
But I respond to all my DMs.
Not
really?
about
Yeah,
DMs. I'm talking about like in the public face when you're responding to the public. Not like in DMs, because there are nasty people out here, but you'll never find out because nobody will ever leak their things out here. I was about to say shit, but nobody will ever leak anything to do with them. So for you, you'll portray them as a good person, as someone who doesn't do it dirty, get nasty, you know, from time to time, family man, and all that. Yeah, it happens. It's just that maybe you don't know it. No, I'm not talking about him anyway.
How do you just spill dirt like that and then
just
tell us
say,
who is it that you're talking about?
So many people. If you get into these DMs.
Yeah. It gets crazy.
I know. I don't know why we both took a deep breath about that.
I know.
It's because it's DMs. Like, people send things and you're like, you open. Kwanza, Facebook. You know, Facebook, you get a picture and you're like, honestly
like your
speaking,
face
like,
and your
no,
mouth.
you're just looking at the picture like, are you not someone's husband sending me naked pictures? You get so angry, you're like, wow, like, why can't you clap for him? Like,
are you offended by the pictures or by the talk?
it's the audacity.
Yeah.
It's just
all
simply
of
the
it.
audacity.
All of it in general.
Like, who told you just because I'm working somewhere in a public space, you have the right to send me your naked pictures, honestly speaking? I didn't ask for them. I didn't insinuate that I want you. You just said.
They don't actually look good.
Yeah, you see, we're clearly bringing in that Friday heat over here. We're about to start getting too deep into this conversation. So let's take a deep breath. Go fill up your glass, whatever you're drinking. I hope you're drinking something stronger than mine. And when we come back, it's time for more Let's Talk. Watching Let's Talk, the Friday energy is on a whole nother level. Continue interacting with us on our WhatsApp number 0777-672-230. I have over here Lucky from Nakuru saying, you all look lovely. Hadi munafanana Nadera. I'm so excited for today's show. We also say, someone here saying, say hi to the visitor, Miss Fortune. You're seeing the love over here. Someone else is here saying, I'm always proud of young ladies. I'm always proud of young ladies who never take abortion as an option, but rather keep the struggle with their kids, even if even if it's a struggle from the haters and family members. This is Kiki. Say thank you so much. We have Zach from South B. Always ladies looking amazing. Happy Furahi Day. We have someone over here, Fiona. Hey, what's up? We see you. Good evening, guys. Ni Eman James from Mombasa. I'm enjoying the show, loving the energy. Someone saying over here about teenage pregnancy. I got my baby at 19, where I thought I wouldn't make it. And trust me, it's not just finances. You can have money, but you're 19 years old, so it's a no. Plus, I was in campus. I had to stop slaying and be humble. I like that. That's Mama Stacy over here tuned in. We also have Kiki again, once again, showing us love. And someone else saying, you all look lovely. I'm Amish Haj watching from Rongai. Yeah, about Maureen's story. Celebrities should stop bringing their bedroom affairs to the public. Say hey to my favorite girl. All right. Thank you so much for all that. We're still going to continue reading your messages. So continue sending them into our WhatsApp number. But right now, we need to get to know Fortune a little bit better. We've seen her opinions on some of these topics for Hot Talk, but I want to get to know you on a deeper level. Yeah. Okay. So you've already told us what you do, but what made you decide to get into digital content creation?
First of all, it wasn't by choice. Like I didn't wake up one morning and I decided, let me be a digital content creator. But it was subject to what worked for me. First of all, I started as being an actress, and then I'll get fans who are like engaging me from time to time. I'll put my brainy captions and they'll laugh at it, and I'll act again. Another thing is out there, and they talk to me, I talk back to them, and I grew. My numbers grew. Yeah. They just grew. It wasn't like by design. Honestly, it wasn't by design. Like I didn't wake up one morning and decide, I want to be at 10K followers. Like it was growing. It's a process. It's the consistency. It wasn't the real, ideally, it wasn't the end goal. But now it is. Because first of all, once you realize you have a little bit of influence, just a little bit of it, you want to keep doing it. You want to be consistent. If Anita posts a selfie today and people like it, tomorrow she'll want to post another one. Yeah. Not for the clout or anything, it's because you actually love what you're doing. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And just curious, when did you decide you want to be an actor? Because most people always say, like, I started singing from when I was 5 years old, and you're going to be an actor when I was born, so...
I started acting when I was in preschool.
Wow.
Like way, way, way back. You know, when you're told, just stand there, have these outfits on and look like a doll and do all that. Yeah. So throughout my school life, since when I was a kid, throughout primary school, secondary school, and then I got into campus. So acting for me has been a passion ever since I was a kid. Yeah.
What's the biggest role you've ever played that you feel I accomplished on this one? Your reaction?
Yeah, like the first day I was supposed to be someone's wife on the camera. And trust me, I didn't really want to say this because my mom is watching, but, but I actually pulled her day-to-day mommy-ness in the house. Yeah. That's what I pulled. Nice. Yeah.
So you took your mom's role and you're able to use that as now to play the character of a wife.
Yeah. But that was really hard. Yes.
And we were having this conversation yesterday, I believe. Yeah. And we're talking about how the Kenyan acting industry is so small, it's so tiny. And someone was talking about how there's only 10 actors that you just see constantly being rotated, and that there seems to be an acting cartel or a media cartel. Do you feel as if that's the case?
Ideally, I wouldn't talk about cartels, because once you do what you do best, you stand a lot of chances to get more opportunities. If I know someone is good at something, why would I go looking for someone else? Well, ideally, she can do it. So it's not really about cartels. It's just about we need to diversify. We need to bring more people to the bigger picture. Because honestly, when I was growing up, if you asked me about Kenyan actors, I'll tell you Brenda Wairimo, Bridget Chigadi, I'll talk about specific people. Right now, there's so many people coming up, so many content creators that are ideally actors. Yeah. So it's just the opportunities that they haven't really gotten to yet. But even those ones that are still there, it's not about cartels, it's that they've been building whatever they've been building for the longest time. So if you've been in something for 5 years, someone can't just come out in 2 weeks and become a star like you.
Right.
Yeah. It's a process. It's the consistency. Yeah.
I'm just thinking, how do you feel? How have you found your space in the industry, or are you struggling to find it?
I am building it.
All right.
I am.
Yeah, how does it feel as a woman, to be very honest? And you see, they always say, as a woman, you have to struggle as twice, mostly in media entertainment industry. You always have to fight for your space. How is it for you? Is it any different, you know?
I wouldn't say it's different or it's difficult. I'll still talk about you building your space, you being consistent at it. Yeah.
Yeah, being consistent.
Yeah,
in
it's
building.
being consistent. I'm trying to look for a better word that I'll put into it, but no, it's the consistency. Because once we see you doing something, you just don't do it one off and get off. You're still doing it, you're doing it, you're doing it. That's why I'm not even struggling. Because if you do what you love doing, if it's a passion, you won't give up on trying. You won't give up on taking up different roles and showing different characters of yourself, bringing out parts of yourself that you didn't know about. And ideally, one day you'll just strike one and get to where you always wanted to be. Yeah, you just don't wake up on a silver platter.
Yeah,
right?
definitely. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of hard work that goes
It is,
into
it is.
And now, like, you've put in so much hard work. Are you paid the same amount of, like, for your hard work? Because I think there's another long discussion about how actors and actresses in Kenya are being paid such a small amount of money. They don't feel as if they're being paid what they're worth. How do you see that right now in the industry?
For you to get to your monetary satisfaction, you have also to go through some little struggles, you know, from here and from time to time. One day you'll start at a small amount, the next day you're somewhere you're a bit comfortable, the next time you're having a big amount, the next time someone takes you back down there, but you have to take your chances. You never know where it is. It's never about how much you're making right now. It's about how much you will make in the long run. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
can you live off of, like, solely acting right now? Do you feel as if that's possible?
Yes, it is.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I'm going to go back. I'll take you just a bit back because I wanted to ask this. People go through different challenges, right?
Yeah.
And people always rush to say capital investment, not having a godfather. What were your challenges, or what have been your challenges so far?
The monetary part, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because everybody in the acting industry, for example, or in the content creation industry right now, you never really get someone who will pay you for your worth at the word go. Like from today you're a big deal, you're a big name, you get someone who will measure up to that? No. Sometimes what you give to people, or the clients rather, is more than what they can pay you for. But it's because they also need to see the growth. They can't just give you a one-off. Hey, if you did the first maybe movie and you're given like a meter, for example, why would you want to come back to it tomorrow?
Yeah.
You want to go have fun, spend all that money, feel good about yourself. By the time you come back at it, the consistency is lost. So it's a growing process. My challenges were, first of all, I was in campus. I had some small biashara I was running. And at the same time, you need to be acting somewhere, you need to be playing roles, you need to multitask everything. For me, it wasn't easy until to the point where I got to completing my campus and all that. And even to date, you have to, I am an entrepreneur at the same time. I have a business running. I have sometimes to be at shoots. Sometimes you have to attend to family things that you're not even there. Yeah, so it's never easy. I can't really put one of my challenges on the table and say, this was the biggest.
Right.
Yeah, but getting into businesses that are not really legit, sometimes getting into auditions and then they were never really legit, and yeah.
Yeah, that definitely is a big struggle over
It
here in the
is,
Kenyan
it is.
industry.
Yes.
We have so much love that's coming through on our WhatsApp number, and we have somebody that's asking a question. They've said that ask Kathy, Jemo Lemse, are you dating or are you guys just friends?
We are working at Jemo Ulense Media. Yes.
Do you get a lot of that, like people speculating, okay, so now you've acted with this person, you've done this and this thing, now people start thinking, oh, are they together, are they not?
People will always think. If you think about what people think, then I don't know if you'll do anything else for a living. Yes.
Other than working with Jemo, have you ventured into any other productions?
Well, I have worked with different clients, but on the acting line, no. I am still growing where I'm at. for bigger things, maybe in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
And we can see with the way your career is going that we're going to have bigger and bigger, greater things
Amen.
happening for you.
Amen.
Let's now switch gears a little bit and talk about your content creation.
Okay.
Yeah. What kind of content do you make? And like, a lot of content creators have said like 2020, even though it was Corona times, they saw like that was the time where their content creation and like their business online really grew and flourished. Do you feel the same way?
Yes, I'll say 2020 was not such a bad year for me. First of all, my content creation is in line of pictorials. Of course, apart from the videos I do under Jamul MC Media and maybe my TikTok videos and stuff like that. For me, my content delivery is usually through pictorials. And for me, brainy humorous captions will always get you. And it was in favor because more people were at home. More people were watching social media. More people were loving my selfies at home, bored and all, and your captions become, you know, catchy when people now have time. Now they're looking forward to atasema nini kesho.
Right.
You know, because for me, it's not always creating videos. Yes, I'm an actress, but I deliver pictorials. I deliver captions that are very...
What kind of captions are these that you're there delivering? What kind of captions are you delivering?
It's because of what I feel at that particular moment. It's never really... I get questions like, where do you get your captions from?
Yeah.
You know, who's this meme lord you're following, who's always giving you this nice captions?
Yeah.
I'm like, no,
Meme lords.
I'm just thinking about it right now, so I'll just caption it. I don't care what the other person will think, and it has worked for me brilliantly this year. Yes.
And I want to ask, someone is watching you, they're thinking, you know, we're living in an era of everybody wants to be on social media and a digital content creator. First of all, I want you to advise them and tell them which path they should follow, and also tell them about the consistency and how to create content for online.
First of all, do not create content to get people to follow you. Don't do that. Do what you love. People will adjust. People will love what you love eventually. Because social media is a platform that everybody has access to, first of all. So if you want to put something that will make you famous at that moment, you'll have that. It's called a short-term glory. And then that's it. The consistency is by the consistency you can maintain on social media, maybe for you to grow your numbers, have your influence, relevance to the people. Do what you love. Don't overdo it. Don't fake it. Mini Kate, mini Fortune, mini ule dem tutapatana pale mta. I won't sit here and tell you, oh, you know, have a conversation for like 30 minutes, record a video and then post it. No, it's irrelevant. Relate to the day-to-day life of the people around you, not on the people on social media. I follow so many people on social media that I don't know about. Okay. Ningependa sana kujua Ariana Grande, you know, those bubbly guys, but I don't know them.
Yeah,
I love to know someone like Amina Abdi in person, but I don't. What she posts on social media is what I follow. So just as you said earlier, let your social media portray who you are on a day-to-day life.
So now guys actually feel as if they know
Yes.
you. Yeah.
They can relate to
Such
you.
that your next door neighbor and that person who follows you on social media, in as much as they don't have the same mentality about who you really are, they can at least connect at some point. Don't leave.
Don't buy fake cars and fund them.
Don't go to kayaks to take do that. Do that. Don't go to hotels, just pose for a picture, just to post and feel like, you know, it's self-gratification and it's good from time to time. But if you want to be consistent, do it at your own width. Like for me, I wouldn't take a picture at Kempinski, you know, today I'm having lunch here. Tomorrow I will get there eventually, but right now, is it even real? Is it legit? What I'll tell you is be yourself. That's the consistency you need. You're your own person in your head, and it's the greatest resource you have. Your mind is your greatest resource. So if you want to be a meme lord, be good at that. Yeah. That's how your mind works is how your mind works and what you put out on social media should be what builds your consistency.
Definitely. And like you can see from your content, like we get a general gist of like who is Fortune. You know, we can kind of see what is that. But there's sometimes when you post things get lost in translation. Yeah. What are those three? I just want three. I'm sure the list can be long, but like what are those like at least three things that you can think of that people like assume about you and are wrong, and like or three things that you'd want people to know that they don't know?
No, I wouldn't. You know, I'm an actress.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't really tell them what to believe. You know, I'll tell you to believe I'm a good person.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'm given a role to be portrayed.
An evil person.
Yes. So I am not trying to compromise my profession
So it's
here.
okay if they think that you're the character that you're
First
playing.
of all, I am portrayed as a very dramatic person when it comes to my acting, and I don't mind it. Because being able to pull out a role as an actress is not easy. It's a strength that not so many people would have.
That's true.
So I wouldn't tell people 3 things. I am not, I am this, I am that. No.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm an actress. So feel the moment. Feel it at that time. Yes, feel that. If you want to portray me as a crazy wife, that is what I am at that time. That is what makes you relevant, according to me. Yes.
I like that.
I think she's covered everything. Totally everything. I don't think there's anything to add or say.
You've definitely done a great job of that. We're going to switch gears a little bit. Let's go right into game time. The game we're going to be playing today is called improvisation. Because we have an actress on the table today, let's go ahead and test our acting skills
Please
over
don't
here.
make me wild on camera.
We're going to make you wild. We're going to make you wild. So like there's 3 papers over here that have been written by our very nice producer. So I hope she's making us act out something that we can actually do. So this one is mine, this one is for you, and this one's for you.
Okay.
I think that we should have the actress start first because you are the one who's, you know, skilled in this.
Okay.
All right, so what does your card say? Or don't tell us what it says, just act it out and then we're supposed to guess.
You for real?
Yeah. Get scared.
I'm scared.
Am I supposed to say anything or just
No, you can say, you can speak. Yeah.
this one I can't speak. I can only act on it.
Okay, act it then.
And I can only react.
Okay. You can also stand, do whatever you need to do.
I can't because I'm stuck. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do if I found myself in this position. Can I tell people what it says? Can I?
But then how will we be able, we're supposed to guess you acting it out.
And not say anything at all?
No, you're supposed to, you act it. You can say.
Okay.
Yes.
What the hell is going on here?
You found someone, your boyfriend was a girl.
That was too easy to guess.
I would have guessed the same.
Because that's the question everybody will ask.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to go straight? No, I wouldn't really say that. I'll act on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, am I supposed to go to the next one?
Yes.
What the hell am I doing in this thing you call a house?
You've been chipped and you wake up in a different house.
No.
You've gone to your partner's house and you're shocked at like where he lives.
She's
Okay,
good.
no, maybe you can, is it?
It's either you're good or you can mind read.
You know, I think I've been in a lot of ghetto situations. That's what the problem is.
Ghetto. It depends. That's why I didn't use
I've
ghetto.
been in a lot of
'cause, you know.
ghetto situations. Huh? All right, there's some of these ones. All of these ones just seem to be relationship ones. Anyways, okay, so I'll start. Okay, Jamo, where were you last night? Where were you last night?
He walks home at 6 a.m. in the morning. He didn't sleep at home.
He doesn't pick up your calls for the whole night.
Oh wait, let me add something. Oh yeah, this chick just brought your shirts. Where were you?
He came home and someone brought his clothes.
Yeah.
Wait, he
But
was
he's-
already home.
Yeah, someone has brought, another girl has brought his shirt.
Okay.
Okay, okay. I can't believe this. My wedding is tomorrow. It's tomorrow. How can you do this to me? My wedding is actually tomorrow.
A guy cheats on you before your wedding day?
No.
I broke up with you.
No.
The dress is not made on your
Yes.
wedding day. I'm good at this
You
thing.
tried. You're good. You're good.
This is bad. Mine is terrible. Okay. What? A whole day, like nothing is clean, a whole day.
Oh, you've come home and to a dirty house. Is it your kids? It can be your kids or your man.
No, your house girl.
Your
The
man.
kids.
Oh, your
Oh, the
kids. The kids.
We Buddha niachilie kwa nadhani sijui kwenye naenda.
You
The
know,
matatu, guys.
station.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You know how annoying that is.
I know.
Every
And you're
single
always
time.
angry.
And
Every
they're
single
always
time.
touching your arm.
And it's irritating.
Madam, no.
Ingia kwa imebakisha wawili. I hate that.
Yo.
Oh.
I think at this point, like, I don't know who the winner is. I'll call it a tie because in general we've
I
done
really
a
don't
pretty
want to
good
say
job.
it's you. I'm
Yes,
tempted
you
to,
are.
but it's not you. No, it's not
It's
you.
not me.
It's you.
But we know the real answer. As we wrap up and finish up, what would you say for any young girl that's looking up to you? They want to be just like you. What advice would you give them?
First of all, don't be just like me. Be the best version of yourself. Even if you look up to someone else, get the good parts from whoever you look up to. The bad ones, just leave them out and make them better for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are your plans now for next year? Because 2020 is basically over. Where do you see yourself next year?
I'm just like, do not count
Your chickens before it hatch.
I know.
No, but like we like doing this thing of actually from your mouth to God's ears. So like whatever it is that you're manifesting, that you want to be able to do, then like it's gonna happen. It doesn't even have to be next year. They can even just say like years down the
Like
line.
in the near future. First of all, be a better entrepreneur. Every day is a learning day. I talked about that earlier, and I'm an entrepreneur in that case. So every day is a learning day. So most of the things that you think are legit or they're like the real deal now, tomorrow might not be the same. So for me, it's a day at a time. Be the best version of who I can in everything I do, both in my acting career, both in my profession, and all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
You talked about being an entrepreneur. What
Yes.
exactly is it that you do?
I have a footwear store. It's called Fortune Footwear. Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
I think I follow you on Instagram.
Nice.
I think I follow you on Instagram. Yes. I do.
All right, so we can still see so many messages over here. Hi, I'm actually out of the topic, but it's my birthday. This is Nyale from Upper Hill. So like, well, yeah, let's just sing like happy birthday to
What's
him.
her name again?
Nyale from Upper Hill. So ready?
You sure you want me to sing?
Yes.
No, you can just hum.
We could just. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nyale. Happy birthday to you. You see, we tried. We tried. We're still over here trying
make
to.
a toast for her.
We should make one.
Yeah.
We have Alex from Thika saying, tuned in. The show is nice. Thank you so much. We have Elsie over here saying, as for me, I've always been a writer and a script writer when I was in high school. What I wrote, I was acted. But being good in chemistry and mathematics, my parents can't allow me to be an actress, and it's an argument between us. How can I change their mind? So real quickly, as we wrap this up, how can she be able to like convince her parents to let her do her passion?
She can still do what her parents want to do, but still have time to do what she really ideally wants to do. We have so many people. I personally went to school to do business administration, and I'm an actress.
Right.
It's not that I don't put in my entrepreneurship in from time to time, you know? So she can multitask both, but maintain balance between both, yes.
Yeah, so basically go ahead and try to do both
Yeah,
things.
don't please your parents and then you end up being a
miserable.
DJ and you went to engineering school. So you can do both, you know, you can DJ during your free time and still become.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, it's about that time we have to say goodbye, but don't worry. I've been told over here too, we have to model our daras. We can't just be here sitting in daras and we only sit down. So we're going to say a quick goodbye and then walk over there and show off our looks. I hope you enjoyed this show. It is Friday. Go out and make memories for Monday. Go out and have fun, but remember to stay safe because coronavirus is real. It's your girl, Ayuma Kaguli, simply Ayuma on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Did you know how shocked I was when you said we are modeling?
I know.
Thank you so much for having me this week. It's been an
Yes.
amazing week. I hope to be back soon. Thank you so much. And I'm going to see you on social media. I'm always on the streets of social media. It's a Friday. I'm going to be disturbing you.
Did you
Please
say
still.
streets?
It's the streets of social media. Yes, they are.
But you said streets.
The streets of social media.
Belong to social media.
Anyway, I'm Nitare, Nitahraey on every single social media platform. Let's keep talking.
Definitely. Where can
Thank
guys
you
find you
so
on
much.
social media?
Thank you so much for having me. No, I wasn't acting. I'm Fortune on Instagram, Catherine Munene on Facebook, Katie Fortune on TikTok, and yeah, see me more often on your screens, on your phones. Yes.
All right, ladies, come show off these dares of